Good evening. For the second night in a row, the valley is getting some rain as you take a look at these live pictures from our weather tracker. Right now, they're out on State Route 51 in central Phoenix, and you can see the rain's coming down pretty good. A little while ago, apparently it was a little bit heavier, but this is a steady, consistent rain, making the roads wet, which can make for some slick conditions, so be careful.
Yeah, this is a part of the valley that didn't get much last night, the West Valley getting most of the rain and the damage and the winds. Let's take a look from a little bit higher now. The ADOT cameras just above this same stretch of roadway. This is State Route 51 and Northern. And as Mark was saying, we got to look at this maybe 10, 15 minutes ago, and there were just sheets of rain coming down here. It appears most of this rain has kind of headed off a little bit to the west, but we'll have more on that in just a second.
And thanks for joining us, everyone. For 12 News at 10, I'm Mark Curtis.
I'm Troy Hayden. Caribe's off tonight. Busy week for the monsoon, and apparently we're just getting started tonight. Strong storms last night. More storms, including rain, developing right now.
Yeah, Chris was calling for it. In fact, let's check in with meteorologist Chris Dunn. What are you seeing?
Yeah, we have pinpoint areas around the valley right now, but expanding areas that are moving in. This pink shading area right here, by the way, that's the severe thunderstorm watch. That's the heads up that we could have some really strong storms that could have damaging winds moving into the valley. That goes through midnight. And here are these isolated pinpoint spots. Also, dust advisory in effect until 10:30 because of this gust front that moved up from the south, triggering these showers along that line. That's that gust front. So central Phoenix right along the 51 is crossing I-17 and slowly drifting to the west. Also down here the southeast valley in the Mesa Gateway Airport area right here along the 202, and then additional storms are firing up out there to the east. Here's that one thunderstorm cell that we're tracking along the 51, in between the 51 and the 17, a very similar area to one that formed last night and eventually tracked out into the West Valley. Kind of turned up the sensitivity of the radar so we can really see this thin green line moving up, and this is what we're tracking. This is the outflow from earlier thunderstorms down to the south that is now helping to trigger these new thunderstorms, and everything is tracking in from east to west. So it is all going to move in across the valley. The main threat we're looking at, damaging winds. Hail threat will be low, same for blowing dust, and flooding a low threat for that. We'll take a look at the timing for the rest of the night and more action coming up in the 7-day forecast, including at least one day where we don't even make it to 100 degrees. Back to you guys.